guys, today we're going to react to MSA video. Before we get into it, I hope you like and subscribe. So let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Edith from Ohio. Yeah, I know I sound like an 80-year-old woman. My dad was very close to his great-grandmother, and he insisted that his first child would be named after her. Unfortunately, that's me. Also, as you can see, I'm in a wheelchair. I had a spinal injury when I was little, and I don't even remember what it's like to walk. So, if you want to feel bad for me, it should only be because of my name. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. After me came my sisters, Louisa, Isabel, and Celine. Their names are pretty because Mom chose them. We lived in a kind of poor household in a small town, with parents who were galaxies apart. My dad was a neuroscientist who lived in our basement. He was convinced he was onto some groundbreaking research that would win him the Nobel Prize. But every year, his research got rejected. It had almost become a metaphor in our town.
It'll rain today, I'm sure of it. As sure as Mr. Arnstein getting rejected again.
My son has failed 10th grade again. He's really pulling a Mr. Arnstein on us. Those comments made me so mad. No one was as smart or hardworking as my dad. Mom, on the other hand, was pretty and vain. She never met a reflective surface she didn't like. All she'd ever wanted was a fancy life. So she reminded Dad of his failures every day. When I met you, you made me believe you were a freaking Einstein. I thought we'd be rich by now. Can't you discover gravity or something already? Like really? How hard is it? I might figure out all the mysteries of the universe.
Oh my god, how can you figure out like
marry me?
gravity is
The day I said yes. Not much has changed since. Mom
someone else has discovered gravity? It doesn't make sense, guys.
That's Newton.
Both my parents. I was a model student, and I tried helping out at home by making my sisters responsible. It worked when they were younger, but they were growing up to be useless, especially my second sister, Lisa. Who
That's
was
really
a lot
funny.
like Mom. She was pretty, but apparently her nose wasn't rich-looking enough. What does that even mean, girl? I've got this flat button nose, and rich people have cute upturned noses. Okay, gotcha. They look like they can smell cow dung all the time. Exactly. She would sleep with a clothespin on her nose, hoping it would turn upwards. She'd also poke her cheek with a pencil while doing her homework, thinking if she did that every day, she might get a cute dimple. Such a moron. The other two weren't much better. Isabel wanted to be a dancer, and I've never met anyone so uncoordinated. Celine was also super untalented, but she kept trying new things all the time, hoping to find her true calling soon. No one prayed harder than me that it would be really soon. Luckily, I'd inherited Dad's brains, and in the 11th grade, I got a scholarship into a private school that would have a great opportunity
that's
for
so
college.
great.
You've always been my favorite for a reason, darling.
Why do I feel like something bad is
one day.
going to happen? I hope nothing bad is going to happen, but let's just hope.
Until disaster struck.
Alright.
My crazy family was to blame entirely for it. A week before, Mom came home really excited one day because she'd received a huge order for flowers at a rich client's house. And the
I think
minute
I've
my sisters
seen
were
that
back, they
girl
were dying to
before.
go with
The one
Mom
with
to help
Emma
her.
Sleepy
Dad was out of town, and I just settled in for a peaceful
Why do I
evening.
feel like something bad is going to happen to her or something like that?
I'm at the police station. Mom and Louisa are going to jail. What? What do you mean they're going to jail? Louisa stole a necklace from the rich lady's room and got caught. Mom begged and cried, but the lady called the police. Please, you have to go talk to her. Louisa was such a pain. Isabel sent me the lady's location pin, and I took the bus to this massive mansion. I was asked to wait in the main hall. I just couldn't resist taking a spin on the marble floors. But suddenly, I lost control of my wheelchair.
Oh, no. It's gonna fall. I think what?
Huge fishbowl
I
to
think
the
she-
ground, which made the servants running in slip on the water and land on their butts.
Oh.
Oopsie daisy. Soon I was in the library, facing the snooty owner and her carbon copy snooty daughter. Who are you, and what are you doing in my house? Again, so sorry for the damage. I'd love to repay you, but my parents are poor, so I can't. Speaking of parents, actually, my mom is the flower lady who came here today, and the girl who took something from you is my, sister. What? You're related to those thieves? Louisa's mentally unstable, I swear. And some days, she just refuses to take her meds. Please don't send them to jail. What will I do without my mom, given my condition? This is very distressing, and the doctors have told me stress is really bad for me. The lady didn't look happy, but she called the police station and asked for Mom and Louisa to be released. I thanked them profusely, and just as I was leaving, I ran into a school bag lying on the floor, knocking over its contents. sense. Do you even know how to use that thing? You should teach driving classes or something. I apologized and left, but I was horrified. This girl was going to the same school I'd just gotten into. How has my life suddenly become so complicated? Oh, I'll tell you. It's because Miss Kleptomaniac here decided to steal, and I had to save her greedy butt. And now I have to go to school with this snooty girl who thinks I'm from a family of thieves. Oh, what a great start.
Edith, are you done with this useless family meeting? Louisa and I have had a very tough day, and we need our beauty sleep. Maybe the girl won't remember who you are. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right. In fact, as luck would have it, that girl and I were in the same class. Her name was Haley, and the minute she saw me, her face went from shock to a wide grin. Uh-oh. And soon, Haley became my arch nemesis. Apparently, she was the smartest kid in class, till I turned up. She was also beautiful and wealthy, and she was dating the star basketball
No, I
player
think she has a
And
crush on
Cody
the
was
dude.
fine.
Yeah, I
But
knew
Haley
it.
still didn't like being knocked off the
I
number
knew
one
it.
student spot. How about we make a
I
deal?
know what they said.
You
He
can
is
have a little lesson in class, and you will tell everyone how we really know each other. I won't be doing that. Thanks. I can make your life miserable, you know. You
I don't
wanna
really
make
like
a
those
wheelchair
MSC
girl's life
videos with the
miserable?
like
How
kissy
would it make
kissy
you look
part.
if I started
So I
telling
hope there's
people
no like
you're
kissy
bullying me?
kissy
It'll
part.
tank your popularity, and you might even get suspended, or worse. And Haley knew I was right. We just never got along and continued to compete in class. I always got the highest marks in subjects like math and physics, but she beat me in history and literature. She knew she couldn't openly bother me, but she tried in sneakier ways. Like one morning, when I wheeled into literature class, our teacher, Miss Agatha, was looking furious, and everyone was staring at me. And that's when I saw the chalkboard. On the lower half it said, Miss Agatha should change her name because she is not cool like Agatha Christie. In fact, she is dull and ugly and stupid. I think she was a toad in another life. She is... It went on, and the lovely cursive handwriting was unmistakably mine. Okay, I know what this looks like, but I really didn't do this. Detention for a week. Ugh, this Haley was good. She copied my handwriting to perfection. I didn't take her pranks sitting down though. Well, I'm always sitting
I
down.
don't know how she found it. Because she had been spying on her and
Sorry,
seeing
lost
her.
control.
her.
That jacket looks new,
Oh, she
huh?
got her
Sorry,
revenge.
I just didn't see her
That
jacket.
looks
Painful.
painful.
Then one day, our principal came to class to tell us about a statewide competition for which one student would be chosen from the school, and all interested candidates.
I guess she's gonna guess for it and then Haley as well.
The winner of the competition will get a full scholarship to any
Okay, she's
university
gonna
of
do
their
it for
choice.
real.
This was a chance to make all my dreams come true. I spent countless hours studying for the test. I knew Haley was preparing for it too, even though she didn't need a scholarship. It was just an attempt to beat me. The test was tough, but I did my best. And guess what? It was good enough. I managed to come out on top, and I was over the moon. But there was one problem. The competition required a big entry fee, and I had to travel to another town and cover those expenses too. I wanted to ask my parents for help, but that evening, I heard a huge fight between them over money, and I just couldn't. I wasn't giving up though, not after coming this far. So I decided to sell tacos in the school cafeteria, because seriously, I made the world's best tacos. I could cover the
You're lying.
ingredients, and I just needed to sell enough for 2 weeks to collect the amount I needed. I set up a little taco corner in the cafeteria, and they were an instant hit. My tacos were selling like hotcakes. So the awful lunch ladies in the cafeteria reported me to the principal, and I was informed that I couldn't sell food on school premises. So the next day, as soon as school ended, I was ready with my taco stall right outside the school gate. Technically not on school premises, so no one could say anything to me. Even some friends joined me in selling them, and the first few days, things were going great. But suddenly, things started going very wrong. Students started getting sick in school with similar symptoms, and parents poured in with complaints. The principal launched an investigation, and it wasn't long before they discovered the problem. My tacos. I was suspended for 2 weeks, but worse than that, Haley was chosen for the competition instead, and I was devastated. I didn't even tell anyone at home I was suspended. They all thought I had spring break. But 3 days later, the most unlikely thing happened. Cody, Haley's boyfriend, came to visit me at home.
Hello? I'm Cody from school. I came to see if you were doing okay.
Oh, wow, you're welcome. You too. What?
Can I come in, or are you busy?
No, I'm not busy. I mean, yes, I am busy. Actually, there's an avocado that's going bad, and I need to make some guacamole, but it can wait a bit longer. And not too long, though. What was I even saying? And that afternoon, Cody told me that Haley had sabotaged my taco business.
She'd mentioned something about bringing you down, and I thought she was kidding. She got someone to mix something into your food, which made everyone sick. I am so sorry.
I couldn't believe that someone could be so heartless, and there was nothing I could even do about it. And
I think he's gonna fall
How
down.
many other chances, Edith? And I can't believe you started a business and made that much money. You're really cool and brave.
After that, Cody started visiting regularly during my suspension, and we'd have fun and joke around. He really made me feel seen, and we could talk about anything.
Do you feel people act weird around you sometimes?
Yeah, most people get so awkward when they see a wheelchair. Like, they don't know if they need to express sympathy or if they should just ignore it completely. But really, I'm fine, and I just want people to act normal.
Do you wish you could walk someday?
More than anything in the world, I dream about it all the time. Cody pressed my hand and smiled warmly, and my heart fluttered. And when I went back inside, my stupid sisters were waiting for me with huge grins. You like him. You wanna hug him. You wanna kiss him. You wanna... Shut up, Louisa. He's just a friend. You may be book smart.
I don't know what she was
First
about to
thing
say,
about
but I
boys.
think
He's
it's
not coming
really
over every day because he likes you as a
That was
friend.
weird, don't you
You're not
think,
interested
guys?
in
That I think that was
and you
really
need to be
good.
blind to let
To
this
my
stupid
opinion.
baby boy go. Shut up, Louisa. He's mine. When my suspension ended, I was back to school, ready to work hard again. Actually, I was looking forward to seeing Cody more than anything. But to my disappointment, I found him right next to Haley. I gave him a small wave, and he just looked away. Well, I guess things were back to normal. Cody had just felt bad for me, and he tried to make me feel better. He was still gonna choose Haley because she was everything a guy could want. Soon enough, the spring dance was on everyone's
She looked very
mind,
ugly.
but I wasn't
A
even
guy
thinking
would
about it
want-
till one day in the
That's
cafeteria.
something
I was
I
reading
think
about
I could
myself
hate.
when Cody sat and joined me.
Edith, I'm sorry I've been avoiding you. Will you go to the spring dance with me?
What? But what about Haley? You stole my boyfriend. You act like this poor little wheelchair girl, but you're so cunning. And I'm done keeping your stupid little secret too. Hey everyone, did Edith ever tell you that her sister's a thief who stole something from my house? Who knows? Maybe dishonesty runs in the family. And Edith's lying and she can't actually walk.
That's enough. I broke up with you because I don't love you, Haley. Please, just back off and stop spreading lies about Edith. No one's buying them, least of all me.
Haley stared at us furiously, then screamed and stormed off.
What the
Where
hell?
were we? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Since you're
She's
desperate,
running like a
sure.
maniac.
We had an amazing time dancing away. And then we went out for a breather and shared our first kiss. Well, my first kiss
You know
ever.
what?
And it was
We need to
magical.
cut that video.
Back home, I found Dad in the lounge.
Sorry that
in
we didn't
tears.
cut it, but next time we might do it.
I'm more than okay, honey. I just
We
wanted
might
to
cut it in the
show you
video.
research grant.
Oh my God! I knew you'd do it. I'm so proud of you. What's your research about?
It's about you. It's all I've been working on for years, and I couldn't give up. You never lost complete sensation in your feet, Edith. And I've been working on developing a machine that can get you walking again. I don't want to raise your hopes too high, but it's a very real possibility, and we have the money to try it out.
Dad, I can't believe you did this for me. Even if it all doesn't go to plan, this means everything. Well,
How long
story
is this?
short, I was one of Dad's
I have no
subjects, and
idea.
within 2 months, he got me to stand
Let me
on
see
my
how
own
long
2
it
feet.
is,
A baby
guys.
couldn't be prouder of his first steps than I was, and all of my mom's and sister's dreams came true too.
It's
We
almost
moved
done.
to a much bigger house with much fancier things, and Mom didn't have to work anymore. I knew I always made the right choice marrying you, Mr. Arnstein.
I'm still wondering why I married you, but let's not argue anymore, dear.
Okay, that's the end of our research. But I hope you love this video. Well, I guess we will see you later. So in the next Cool Kids out. Wait, too close. Wait, is it good enough? Oh, you're too close. They can't see it. That's good. That's good enough. No, do it. I say like and subscribe. Comment to share this video or you can do. Cool Kids out.